Jesse, one thing that's come up from pundits around the world, I suppose, saying, asking if you guys are battle-hardened enough from those 3 tests compared to the intensity that the Wallabies had. Just your thoughts on that?
So we'll have to see Saturday. I believe we've worked hard. I think everyone's obviously got their opinions on battle-hardened and not, but I think it's a way you pitch up every day to training, the way you pitch up with the mindset to whatever you approach throughout your week. And I think for us, again, it's a good opportunity for us to represent South Africa, and I don't think anyone takes it lightly in this environment. So, yeah, very excited for the challenge, and confident that we'll be up for it.
And just partnering with Andre as opposed to Boks, how's that differ for you guys as a combination?
Yeah, I think it comes back to what I said now is that there's so much competition in each position. I think Andre was extremely good in all the test matches he played, and Dugas has shown over the years what an asset he is for this team. So very excited to play with Andre. I've played with him many times, actually quite a bit against Australia. So excited for him to show, and also excited to get another opportunity to play again. I think Kanan's also involved, so very excited to see what he can do when he comes on. But I think it's a great opportunity for a lot of guys.
Jerry, just looking at the championship as a whole, Russie was talking yesterday about how difficult it is to win back-to-back. I mean, obviously the All Blacks are always up there, Australia on the rise. How do you see the championship in general? How competitive do you think it'll be?
I think it's a phenomenal competition, because you look back on last year, and I think Argentina were like the dark horses that came out of nowhere and shocked New Zealand, and they beat us as well. So I think there's no weak team in the championship. That is it. And I suppose last year, if I was to look at it objectively now, the fact that Joe Schmidt had only just taken over after the World Cup meant that the Wallabies probably started slowly, and we benefited from that because we played them early in the championship. I don't think that's going to be the case now. So, but we want to play the best teams when they're at their best. You don't want to be, with all due respect to Georgia and the Barbarians, we want to be playing the best teams in the world, because that's how you get better.
Jesse, sorry, you have touched on it, but maybe just to elaborate a bit more. You've obviously played most of your career with Damian inside of you. Andre, you have played a fair amount with him. They would seem like very similar, sort of like-for-like players, but are there subtle differences to what Andre brings to the party?
I obviously think it's no secret that Andre's ball carry. I mean, he's devastating with ball in hand. I think he's also got a great understanding about the game, like Damian has as well. And I think the two of them, it's been so great to see how closely they work with each other to try and better each other's games. And I think that's exactly what we're all about as a unit over here. How the centres help each other to grow. We've actually buddied up, and it's constant feedback from the guy in your same position to see where you can get better, where you can sharpen the other guy's game, and how he can sharpen your game. So I think Andre is definitely devastating with ball in hand, and it's a great guy for us to have to get the team going forward, and like we mentioned earlier, to get that attack on the front foot and get us that quick ball. So I think that's probably one of his big standouts where he's really good.
Guys, before we go to some, vloggers off.